And I'm Dylan Black. Who wouldn't love to win the money game? I know I definitely would. I'd still keep my job here at Daytime Ottawa, though. Hey, to talk about the money game, she's an award-winning author. It's the Financial Fitness Playbook. It's right here at Kimberley Day. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's good to see you. How long have you been a financial type person, Kimberley?
Well, it dates back to 2005 is kind of where I got my start in the industry.
Yeah.
But things have shifted over the past few years. So,
yeah. I guess this is a sort of a moving parts kind of industry to be in.
Absolutely.
About how to raise cash and make cash and be filthy rich and all that kind of stuff. Have you gotten filthy rich off this book yet, Kimberley?
I haven't gotten filthy rich yet,
No?
but I've definitely put some strategies in place for myself that I'm happy to share with you guys today.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So tell us more about this Financial Fitness Playbook. So how long has it been out for at this point?
So I did my official Ottawa launch on November 15th.
Okay.
So it's pretty new to the market. It's really, I designed it like a workbook. So a way for somebody to take the strategies, tools, tips, and practical advice that's within the book and move their finances kind of from point A to point B and get them into tip-top shape, if you will, if I want to use the fitness kind of theme that seems to be going on today.
Okay. What made you decide to create this book to help people?
Well, I guess about 5 years ago, I had just moved back from Vancouver to Ottawa. And to be fair, my finances were a little bit of in a bit of a mess. I'd moved back home. I had little to no savings to speak of, yet I was in the industry. So I completely can understand the struggles and the stresses that other people go through, because I was living them myself. So I thought it was about time to get myself into tip-top shape, if you will. And but I was in my 40s, so not getting any younger. And some of the traditional strategies that the industry uses just weren't going to work for me. I would have had to throw about $2,500 a month into a savings program, and I don't know about you, but I don't run across a lot of people that have that kind of money to put into a traditional program. So I had to get creative and kind of come up with some strategies, which I decided to outline and turn into a book.
So was that basically your sort of aha moment when you said to yourself, like, okay, so I'm getting a little older, I'm sort of in financial issues, like I need to really get on top of this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's a growing concern for people as debt increases and people are overspending.
Oh, people spend like crazy on stuff they just don't need.
Absolutely.
Keeps the economy going, but not your
Absolutely.
bank account.
Yeah.
So you're actually a breast cancer survivor yourself.
I am. 2015, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was kind of a game changer for me, really, though. It made me realize that I was playing the game really, really small, and it was time to step it up and put some new practices into place. And I was able to kind of turn my story around in a big way really fast, because I started taking some serious action.
Okay.
You kind of realize when you're in those kind of situations that life is short, and I was tired of playing small. So I stepped it up, and in the past 2 years, I have doubled my income. I wrote and published the book. I self-published, so that was a bit of a challenge all in and of itself.
I can imagine.
And I added 12 rental income units to my real estate portfolio. So,
oh, did you?
Things have really changed in the past couple of years.
So if I need a place to crash, then
you got it.
Because you got a lot of places.
You got it. I can hook you up.
Some open rooms. Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the strategies in this book? Like some of the simple stuff that we can learn by just quickly here on Rogers.
So some of the simple stuff is I've got the traditional debt and savings and budgeting type of strategies. But what really I think sets me apart from the industry and makes me unique is the think outside the bank strategies, if I'd like to call them. So the things where I teach people how to use the banks and other people's money to grow their wealth or create passive income. Or I've got a strategy where I show people how to get the government to pay off some of their high interest debt. So those are kind of some really fun strategies that people like to hear about.
You don't want to say that right now, though. You have to get the book, I guess, right?
You have to get the book to figure it all out. Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
What's the easiest way, though, to save a buck? Like, because I just know some people just don't realize that there's tax-free savings accounts and stuff like that. Like, what's your quick fix to saving some money?
The quickest way is to just get started. You need to start taking action today. And if you put these principles into place and do them on a daily basis consistently, they become a habit, like brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
And then it gets easy. So, fortunately, the book, I've written it in really simple, easy to understand language, because I know finances can be super overwhelming for a lot of people. There's even pictures and quotes and images in there. So, your head won't explode. I'm not talking all about math all the time. Your eyes won't glaze back in the back of your head. So.
Some pictures right there. There's a toonie and a penny.
Yeah. So lots of things to get somebody started in a really easy to follow, mapped out process from A to B.
That's a lot of fun. So would you say then that just keeping it simple is the best way to
absolutely
to get financial success going on here?
Very easy to set up and automate. If you follow a system, success leaves clues is what my mentor always told me. Find a trainer or coach. I'm always taking on new clients. People can find me on my website or on social media, and I will personally return everyone's phone call and sit down with them.
And stop buying junk too, right? Because people just buy junk.
Yeah, doodads, and start buying assets and stop buying doodads. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, because the stuff that you buy, like the assets, obviously, like they just keep growing in value.
Absolutely.
And one day you can cash that all in, and retire early or something like that.
Exactly.
The best place to get the book?
On my website, www.financialfitnessplaybook.com. It'll also be available on Amazon, and I'm happy to say I'll be, for the next 5 days, giving away the downloadable version of the book on Amazon, so people can reach out and grab it there as well.
That is super cool. I'd like to say that's a Rogers TV exclusive.
Awesome.
Right there, if you don't mind me taking that from me. I'm sure you put it on other places, but still, we'll own it today. Financialfitnessplaybook.com is the website to go to. Thank you very much, Kimberley Day, for being here, the author of the Financial Fitness Playbook.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And as always, we have more daytime coming up right here on Rogers TV. Please do not go anywhere.